Hello there everyone and welcome to another episode of One Day from Sapporo. It's good to have you back. What a beautiful day. It's a sunny day. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon and I'm in downtown Sapporo. Today I want to introduce to you the classic shopping arcade, Tanukikoji. I've been living in Sapporo for about 30 years. I've come here many times, but I'm excited today to get in there, really look at the shops, explore, and see what I can present to you. This is Tanukikoji. Now, before we get in there, a couple lesser known facts. Tanukikoji was established in 1869 during the frontier period of Sapporo. It got its name Tanukikoji in 1873 apparently, when a lot of shops started popping up and this sort of became a real shopping street, if you will. So let's go in there. There's 7 blocks in total. We start at 1 and we go all the way to West 7. We're gonna walk, we're gonna explore, and we're gonna see what we can find. Tanukikoji, the legendary shopping arcade of Sapporo. Okay, I've just entered block number 1. Now, I came down here a couple weeks ago and did some research. There's so many shops and so many little things that I wanted to make some notes in my little notebook. Here in block number 1, you've got drugstores, ramen shops, kimono shops, curry shops, bars, men's used clothing, eyewear, coffee shops, sweets, sandwiches, musical instruments, a watch shop, baby clothing, a pawn shop, a hanko store, a clothing store, a sushi shop, and a snow and a skate store. So as you can see, there's a lot to do and see here just in block number 1. Oh, this is a classic. This is the Japanese hanko shop. Now, what is a hanko? A hanko is the official stamp. So you can come and you can find your name if you're Japanese, and you can buy a stamp, and then you use this to stamp all kinds of like official documents. So this is a super important thing for the Japanese culture. For the tourists, not so much. All right, we continue on here. Musical instruments. If you need a guitar or a trumpet or something, this is where you want to come. Very large used clothing store. Over here we've got eyewear. And in here we have a kimono shop. Oh. This place got the naming right, Sapporo Noodle Ramen Shop. I'm kind of getting hungry already and I just got here. Arigato. All right, we're crossing the street. We're heading into West 2, Block 2 of the Tanukikoji. As you can see, there's even a roof right over the road. So you're not even gonna get snowed on or rained on when you cross the street. In block number 2, you will find men's fashion, barber, used clothing, restaurants, lounge and dining, supermarket, a coffee shop, a music club, a crepe store, a knife shop, a 100-yen shop, a bar, some pachinko, and some ramen. And a lot of shoes. Everybody loves a good crepe. Japanese crepes, they're my favorite. Look at the selection. Oh man. I might have to just stop by here on the way home. Maybe what can I do? Strawberry special? That looks pretty good. So as I'm sure you realize, Sapporo is a tourist destination. There's a lot of tourism here, but there's a huge population. There's 2 million people who live here, and a lot of them live right around Tanukikoji. So right behind me here, this is the entrance to a supermarket. So you got a supermarket built right into the shopping arcade. Obviously people live around here, they'll come down and they'll do their shopping and go home. So you find ordinary stuff like drugstores and supermarkets alongside, gift shops and clothing shops. It's a real interesting mix. Still got some snow on my shoes. Okay, here's a shop that I really wanted to go into. So let's go in and check this out today. This is a knife shop. I think a lot of people when they come to Japan, it's something they kind of want to check out. Japan is famous for really high quality knives. The selection looks amazing. Let's go in and have a look. It's an edged tool shop. So let's go in and see what they've got here. Oh yeah, here we are. Wow, it's really big. Look at this. Oh man, you want to talk about a big selection. Oh man, look at that. That is massive. What have we got over here? Oh, that really long one. Up there it says that is used for cutting a tuna fish. Wow. Well, that was really cool. 94-year history here at this Edged Tool Shop. A great place to come and check out, right here in block number 2 of Tanukikoji. Okay, let's continue our travels. Here's another used clothing shop. I love the name, Real Monkey. I got the American flag. Yeah, thank you guys. Sorry, I had to just take a little break on the bench there. So we're in block number 3 right now, and what you're gonna find here in block number 3, coffee shops, karaoke, games, clothing, fruit stand, a drugstore, a pet shop, used clothing, ethnic goods, a fashion shop, a shoe shop, and a drugstore. So there's a lot of stuff here in block number 3 as well. Behind me, we have a pet shop. You can't see a pet shop and not go up to the window and look at the puppies, right? Come on, they're so cute. Let's go check it out. Look at this little guy. Oh yeah, oh come on. Oh come on, this is killing me. This is too much. Can I buy a puppy and take one home? Look at him, they're so cute. We are approaching the end of block number 3, going to be heading into block number 4. Now this road right here between the two is the Ekimaedori, or the main road that runs from Odori and Sapporo Station to Susukino. Okay, we are crossing over the main thoroughfare. That is the Susukino direction up there. It's about a 3-minute walk from Susukino to Tanukikoji. And in the other direction you have Odori down there, and it's about a 5-minute walk from Odori to Tanukikoji. So really easy to get to. And here we are entering block number 4. Let me tell you what you will find here. You will find gift shops, ramen shops, used clothing, karaoke, eyewear, pizza shop, curry shop, steak shop, pachinkos, bars, and of course, the Mega Don Quijote. What is the Mega Don Quijote? Well, it's basically a store that sells everything and anything. If you can think of it, if you can name it, they will have it. This is the Mega Don Quijote. Boom. Look, right outside here, they've got shovels. You need a shovel? Great. Oh, these are important in the winter. The Haru Kaido. These are those little heat packs you can put like on your toes or in your pocket to keep your hands warm. This is Beef Impact. Great place for a good steak. And right over here, you've got pizza and pasta. I must be getting really hungry. All I can look at are the places selling food. Okay, we've entered block number 5. A quick look at my notebook. We've got dumpling shops, lemonade stand, a hotel, a stamp shop, games, restaurants, a shrine, drugstores, bars, frames, and more games. So, lots of stuff. Yeah, look, let's go have a look at the games. So this whole place is filled with games that are just the UFO catcher type games. You put your money in, use the joystick, and you try to get the crane to go down and pick up the item that you want. It's not as easy as it looks. Okay, here is the official Tanukikoji shrine. There it is, there's the sign. So, very important here in Japan. You know, it's tradition if you come to someplace new and you have a little shrine like this, you throw some change in, you make a wish, ring the bell. They even have an omikuji, which is a fortune-telling paper. You can put in the coin, you reach inside, and you grab one of the omikuji, and it will tell you your fortune. Got one. that I speak Japanese, but I don't read or write Japanese, so I really don't know what my fortune says. I'm gonna have to take this home and ask someone to read it for me. Hopefully it's good. Okay, we are crossing the street and we are entering into block number 6. We got 2 blocks left, 6 and 7. So we're getting towards the edges, I guess you would say. And as you can see, there's not as many people here. You'll find the biggest crowds are down around block 3 and 4, which is where the main thoroughfare is. And here towards the edges, you're gonna find more like small, unique kind of little shops. Now here in block number 6, you will find drugstores, Japanese restaurants, sushi, a hotel, a gift shop, a sweets shop, a bar, and an Ichiba. Now, what is an Ichiba? Now, an Ichiba is a market, okay? And in this case, it's fresh seafood, directly from the fishermen. They're selling it in some shops in here, and there's also a whole bunch of little bars and restaurants. Look at that, there's a whole bunch of places in here. So let's go in and check out this classic Japanese seafood Ichiba. Wow, this is too cool. So here inside this little Ichiba, it's an even narrower version of the shopping arcade. You still have a roof above you, and on both sides you've got these little shops. This is a little restaurant serving seafood. There's another one over here, and then you actually have the direct importer, you know, selling the raw seafood itself. Okay, that was the Tanukikoji Ichiba. Really enjoyed that. Time to get back out into the main arcade. Now I'm starting to get really hungry. I need a little bit of a snack, maybe something sweet. There's a shop here that I've always wanted to go into and never had the chance, so I think this is the day. It's called Nikuraya, and it is a traditional wagashi, or Japanese sweets shop. You might not know the names, but they got things like mochi and dango. It's the sweet rice cakes and sweet bean paste. It's really good stuff. They've also got things like these fruit sandwiches. Oh, I might get some of this. And check this out. It's their anniversary coming up on June the 25th. 60 years in business. Congratulations. All right, let's go in and check it out. This is Nikuraya. Irashaimase. But today I think we're gonna go over here and we're gonna try some of this dango action. ちょっとごま1本試していいですか? かしこまりました. That one's got walnuts in it. ちょっとくるみ餅も1個いいですか? I think we're gonna try another unique one here. This is こちらは何と読むんですか? 桜餅です。桜餅ですね。これ葉っぱごとも食べれちゃうんですよね。じゃあぜひ桜餅も一つ。はい。それとくるみ餅と桜餅でございますね。はい、ありがとうございます。Now another really cool thing is you can buy your sweets there on the first floor, and then you can come up here to the second floor, and they've got a full cafe, so you can have a coffee or tea, sit down, and enjoy your Japanese treats. All right, I'm gonna grab the table right here. Sakuramochi. Perfect balance of sweetness to saltiness. 美味しいです。ありがとうございます。Mochi with I can feel them, little walnuts inside. Let's give this a try. Oh, that's really good. Sweet, but not too sweet. If you're someone who is not really into the sweet bean paste that they put in a lot of these Japanese sweets, this is what you're going to want to try. The walnut mochi, or kurumi mochi. Really good. Okay, that was delicious. I feel better now that I've had a little snack. I got some gifts to take home to the kids. Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, and we are back out in the arcade. Time to explore a little more. We have got one more block left. Let's head down to block number 7. Okay, we have come to the final block. It is going to be West 7 or Nishi 7. Now here, interesting note, the roof actually ends once as we cross the street, and then they've got another type of roof. I guess this must have been added later. Okay, here we are entering the final block of Tanukikoji. Got a little stand selling some fruits and vegetables here. And just a little interesting side note, there is another name for Tanukikoji, and they even have a song. There's the official sign, Pompoko Champs-Élysées 7. This is the 7th block of the Pompoko Champs-Élysées. Michael Jackson. Okay, are you looking for something more traditional, you know, really Japanese, maybe a nice gift item? I got a great shop for you. Here in the 7th block, you will find a shop that sells those really cool handmade Japanese teapots, and they're actually roasting their own tea. So I'd like to kind of step in here for a minute and let's see if we can check out something really authentic, very Japanese. Tea. Oh, I love the old doors. Wow, look at this. Very cool. So you might be wondering what these jars are behind me. This is called ochazutsu, and it's the can that you put your tea inside of. So that's what you would have on the counter in your house or your kitchen. And then maybe a guest comes over, and it's kind of nice to have your tea in a really beautiful can, right? Well, that was fantastic. I got 3 bags of freshly roasted hojicha. Beautiful, beautiful tea. Oh, that smells so good. 90 years they've been in business. Wow. All right, we continue. We're almost to the end here. 7 blocks to Tanukikoji. Well, folks, we have walked a total of about 1 kilometer here, and we are nearing the end of Tanukikoji. I'm kind of sad that this is ending. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. If you have a chance to come to Sapporo, I highly recommend you come and spend a day here in Tanukikoji. Remember, you've got the arcade, so you got the roof over your head. Even if it's raining or snowing really hard, you're gonna stay dry. You're gonna have a lot of fun exploring all the little shops. Lots to eat, lots to do, and lots to see, and some great gift items to pick up. So when you come to Sapporo, please come to Pompoko Champs-Élysées, Tanukikoji. Enjoy!